Hey everybody, thank you so very much for tuning into the video. This is Troy here. Well, the firearm you see in front of you is a Zestafa PAP M92 AK-47 pistol. And I've changed some things out on it, taken the wood off of it and did different things on it. And also one of the other accessories I added on to it was the Century International Arms sb-47 stabilizing brace. And for those who haven't shot any of these, without the stabilizing brace, it's a bear to hold on to. It's very powerful. It kicks a lot, and having this stabilizing brace is a godsend having it. And when you receive these, it also says on the back, BTAF approved, no tax stamp required. And we've all seen the videos if you don't have one of these, and you get this letter here, and the one paragraph that says it all for most people. Based on our evaluation, the FTB finds that the submitted forearm brace, when attached to a firearm, does not convert that weapon to be fired from the shoulder and would not alter the classification of a pistol or other firearm. While a firearm is so equipped would still be regulated by the Gun Control Act, such a firearm would not be subject to NFA controls. And like I said, we all have seen the tons and tons of videos that everybody putting these on their ARs and their AKs, and we're showing the letters and it's okay to use it. Well, as of today, you can't shoulder this. You can still have this, you can still buy it, but you have to use it as the intended use, as you see right there, putting your forearm through the brace and using it one-handed. You are not allowed to shoulder this anymore unless you pay the fees and get your tax stamp. So real quick, I'm going to take you over to the computer and show you the ATF website. So here is the homepage to the ATF, and to pull this up is www.atf.gov, but also I'll put a link in the description too as well. And when you come to the homepage, it says different things: firearms, explosives, arson, alcohol, and tobacco, and this says library. Now if you click on firearms, and sometimes a lot of ads will pop up, as you can see, ad popping up, and then you go to firearms up here and go to firearms industry, and the very first thing right here says open letter on redesign of stabilizing braces. And there it is, and let me make it a little bit larger so it's easier to see. Now I'm not going to read this whole thing, and you guys, like I said, I'll put the link in the description and you can read the whole thing. A lot of it has to do with them talking about the design of the stabilizing brace and what it's intended for, and that if you use it as what it's intended for, then you can still use it, so forth and so on. But the key, a lot of the key paragraphs are down here at the end. And it says the pistol stabilizing brace was neither designed nor approved to be used as a shoulder stock, and therefore use as a shoulder stock constitutes a redesign of the device because a processor has changed the very function of the item. Any individual letters stating otherwise are contrary to the plain language of the NFA, misapplied the federal law, and hereby revoked. And that is the letter here that you receive when you buy these is now revoked. And in one of the other paragraphs, it actually mentions the same thing again, and with this date on it too as well. So that has been revoked. You can't, that letter, you can't show that to a police officer or somebody and say, this says I can, because you can't do it anymore. Any person who intends to use a handgun stabilizing brace as a shoulder stock on a pistol having a rifled barrel under 16 inches in length, or a smooth bore firearm with a barrel under 18 inches of length, must first file an ATF Form 1 and pay the applicable tax, because the resulting firearm will be subject to all provisions of the NFA. So this letter has now been revoked, as I said, and as said on the website. This is no longer like your get out of jail free card. This is not going to keep you out of jail. This is going to, don't try to use this anymore if you get caught using one of these. I've only seen 2 videos on this so far, and I'm making this after midnight. It's now Saturday after midnight. And of course there'll be more and more channels getting the word out there, because we all need to get the word out there about this so everybody has the information, because there's no database on and people's names that that have these, which is a nice thing, but people need to get this information out, so everybody pass it along. But what concerns me is on one of the videos that I watched about them passing this information on, and I haven't checked into this. On that video on YouTube, a person said that somebody who has a large YouTube channel has taken down all of their videos using any of the stabilizing braces or arm braces in their videos. And I don't see why somebody would do that, because it was okay to use these and shoulder these all the way up until today. You still can use them as their intended use like this, but I don't see why somebody thinks that they have to take them down, because all the videos tell you exactly what date they were made, so they wasn't against the law to use them at that time. I think I've only got one, maybe I know one, maybe 2 or 3 videos. I'll have to go back and check, but I'm not going to take those down because they were made 4 or 5 months ago or 6 months ago, however long they were made. So I'm not worried about that. And then just recently, just the other day, I just picked up my new and my first AR pistol, and I wasn't going to put one on this, and now I'm thinking, well, maybe I should pick one up, because I know what's going to happen. People are going to panic buy these things, and the prices are going to go up like crazy. Now, I'm going to a gun show next weekend, and I'll make a video as far as if I'm able to find any of these, and of course I know that they're going to double and triple in price and probably go up even more. And I'm actually thinking of right now getting online and buying some of these, because they're just going to get bought up. If you then want to get one, the prices are just going to be outrageous. So that's the video. I just wanted to pass that information on to everybody, and please pass it on to anybody, everybody out there that that have these or is thinking about buying one. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.